hola, welcome to Coconut TV. Happy Monday. Today I'm going to be talking about something that most of us, all of us, go through, which is suffering. Especially, women, when we're in that PMS time, we suffer. Well, I think we could all relate to suffering. Women, men alike, everyone from all walks of life could relate to suffering. And I have been going through some kind of emotional suffering this week. So I wanted to share with you about this because I wanted to give you this message, because at the same time as I'm sharing with you this message, I'm also getting the message and it's also helping me in my life. So I hope you get something out of it. I want to start with pain. The pain and the suffering that we create in our lives always comes from some form of non-acceptance of what is. For example, like, I wish I had a better car, or I wish I had more money in the bank, or I wish I could book a national commercial, or why can't I be, up there getting that Oscar, etc., 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 or why is my body can't be thinner? It's always because something out there needs to look right. And the more I've learned that we're able to honor and accept the now, the more we're able to be free from suffering, free from that nut in our mind, that ego. And that is what the message is today. It's basically to come back to the now, to not focus on the material, on everything looking good out there. It's an inside job. It's about being in the now, in the present moment. There's a great book that talks about that, which is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, which I feel reflects a lot about what I'm going to talk about today. And I'm going to share with you a couple of steps that helped me today in getting back from fear to love, in claiming my power, in not suffering from all this PMS blah, 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 blah. Don't tell anybody else PMSy, by the way. It's between you and me. But we claim my power today, and I want to share with you the different steps that I use that the Holy Spirit guided me through, and hopefully it will inspire you. So the first step, which I call transforming fear to love, depression to happiness, basically, is being aware. Catch yourself, which is something that Gary Renard shared with us in one of my episodes, which is catch yourself. Realize that you are feeling depressed, that you're feeling rage, that you're feeling irritated, that you feel like you want to choke somebody. Just feel those feelings and realize that that's the gauge of catching yourself. So you catch yourself, right? When you catch yourself, after that, you have acceptance. Because the more we resist, persists, right? So acceptance of whatever that present moment contains for you. Always work with what's going on and don't resist it. Make it your friend, not your ally. So embrace it. If you're sad, go and have a good cry. If you're upset, scream as loud as you can from the top of your lungs. Just really feel what you're feeling and honor that, because that's the way you feel. Spirituality is something that I got from Marianne Williamson, is not brushing things under the rug. It's honoring your feelings and feeling them and being like, okay, this is the way I feel, but as the Course in Miracles says, there is another way. There is another way of experiencing it, of seeing it, of being in it. And that goes to the takes us to the third step, which is responsibility, is owning it, accepting. Being responsible gives us the power, right? And actually, the Course in Miracles says this: do I want to learn through joy or do I want to learn through pain? It's very simple. So owning that and being responsible. Hey, you know what? I'm choosing to be depressed right now. I'm choosing to be sad. And you might be thinking, yeah, Maria, but sometimes it's not under my control. For instance, let's take PMS, for example. It's something that we women think it's not in our control. To a certain extent, yes, because hormonally, yes, but we have the opportunity, if we choose, to experience it differently. Yeah, we could feel depressed, but we can use these types of techniques or tools for it not to be as bad. We could PMS, but maybe we could PMS in a different way. Maybe have a PMS party at a stage. We can maybe, I don't know, I think we can experience it differently. It's a choice that we make. So that's owning it, taking responsibility. That goes for you too, man. I know you guys PMS too, okay? Don't get me wrong. I know you guys too. So this is a great tip for you as well. And the fourth and final step is surrender. Surrender. Ask to see it another way, to experience life in a new, better way. Ask for a miracle. Be willing to no longer bring your past into your present, to stop recreating what you did before and use it again now in the present. Start a new life, a new chapter, a new beginning, and surrender to Holy Spirit. Say, Holy Spirit, listen, I surrender to you this fear. Holy Spirit, I surrender to you this depression. I surrender to you this PMS. I surrender it to you, and I want to see it another way, and ask for a miracle. And when you surrender, you know that the universe got your back. And you know that there's going to be a change, a shift of perception, a feeling of experience. I mean, look at me. This morning when I woke up, I was not feeling too good. And I'm on fire right now. So it just comes from using these tools and not just listening to them, but really being them and practicing them. And you will experience miraculous things in your life. And you're going to feel a hell of a lot better. The Cocoism for this week is, I am willing to embrace what is and live in the present moment. That is the Cocoism, the affirmation for this week. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, follow me on Twitter. I have a lot new Twitter followers. I can't even speak English. Twitter followers. You can follow me at the Maria Felipe. That's at the Maria Felipe. And you can also, I put on there my new things that are coming out on Coconut TV, as well as my speaking engagement. Talking about speaking engagements, I'll be speaking at Unity of Burbank October 7th from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. That will be the Spanish service. And also October 14th for the English service from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. All right, my coconuts, have a blessed week filled with love and light. Until next time.